I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm be important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Vanish. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done dared every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, account stack with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA. Just another day in I'm is from my hood, look up to the system set us up for failure. I just wanna make and break our spirit. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, account stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
I like when birds come out. Sounds like I see it. Yeah. From the back of the I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. LED logo the tag. I go in back of the they all haters, they talk the chat. They stop late, I got lurking and they hate cats. Pockets they fat. I got the from the block and they scamming, they know what bank said. I got the work on the avenue, they know what Tank said. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the Jordan, they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey. 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I got my. I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with a. Yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go. Great name, boss.
With that, let's get over to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome with the call from New Orleans. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And, Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as they're Saint burst from the tunnel as the Saints get ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
Who prepared his team the best going into this? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott.
When he came out of college, I thought his best attribute was being able to break the pocket and make plays in the open field. But watching him develop over the years, you see a guy who can stand in the pocket and deliver excellent throws into tight windows.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on.
Field, and when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On second. That's on this deal.
The unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Not only was it awesome, how about execution of defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
And the Saints will take over with a first. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led up by the maker, Drew Brees.
Resets his feet, visualize the game. It's already there, has the muscle memory. I started calling him AI for artificial intelligence. Whatever defense does during a game, he absorbs it and then uses it against them as the game moves on.
The first carry is Alvin Kamara, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, it's through, it's nothing but room to run.
Brees on the draw, gives to Kamara, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go a yard, and it'll set 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Brees. And Watson has it right side. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker. A likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a handoff, running off, tackle right lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Von Bell up to
tackle by the safety there. And this guy's playing strong safety, which is really a hybrid position. You got to be able to cover back deep. You're almost like a linebacker up near the line of scrimmage. They count on him to make big hits in the game.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Prescott from the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. We'll head back to New Orleans after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. About you when you're hungry, Snickers satisfies.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And not what he was hoping for. For a touchback. Now we'll see what Michael Thomas and the rest of the offense has in store here. Look at the numbers. Not only has he not caught a pass, they haven't targeted him yet, and we're coming up toward halftime.
And you remember our meeting with the coach beforehand? What did he tell us about him? I write his number on my play sheet, and I circle it in bold type because I want to make sure he gets.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Darius really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive. Basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
Every defense talk about 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
Breeze now on first down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. A reminder coming up at halftime with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Shotgun now for this one is incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Here's Austin. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And that part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And here comes throw number one for the backup. He'll be brought down some as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
Take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
First down.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 there on the first down completion.
Cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And he'll go down the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and they'll be faced with a third.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. Run that quick cut on the slant, and all they can turn it into big plays.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Here's Rush to throw. And Beasley on it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Coley from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials say, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints got to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guy got it off. They're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams, they bring it out and try to be what we call the green light. Go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah,